You can always add more to a painting, but you need to realize that the painting's already been done.
Like, at what day and moment was I just like, I'm not doing this anymore?
Right.
I wish I could go back and kick that son of a bitch in the dick.
Whatever somebody's going through, like even the little things are things that like progressively get bigger. Like there's ways around it. There's ways to like go through it. There really is.
Everything has a consequence. Everything changes with every decision that you make.
This is me versus me. Can you hear that? Oh. I was like, that's not, if you can hear it, that's not good.
Well, if I could hear it, yes, not
Tranquilo, computer, tranquilo. God, I am turning that down. Jesus Christ. All right, well, we're actually rolling now.
All right.
I did that.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Okay, so take 5. Yes, by the time this is done, we're going to need margaritas.
Yes.
Yes. So, how have you been?
I've been good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've been here. I've been feeling good. So
I don't remember. Did you find work?
I did. I actually start in 2 weeks, so it should be less than a week. So
Good.
yeah.
Good,
I'm
good.
Be paraprofessional.
A what?
Paraprofessional.
Not just one professional? A pair?
A paraprofessional. Paraprofessional. I can't even say it right now.
Apparel?
No, paraprofessional.
Oh, what is
like
that?
Teaching, like helping disability kids.
You're going to be doing what she's doing?
Yep.
Oh, what she used to do?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty noble of you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it takes a special type of person to be able to deal with that.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have the patience for that. If I'm being honest.
I have my days where I'm not, and when I do and when I don't. So we'll see. It's just patience with people in general, but
I have patience for people.
that's better than me sometimes.
I just feel like sometimes the smaller people like to press my patience a little bit harder.
Well, yeah, because they know they can. You tell them no, and they're still gonna sit there and do it anyway.
You need to understand no. Fuck you. I deserve that. Oh man. Well, I'm between jobs too.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, I start Thursday.
Do you?
So we're back in the workforce.
Woohoo!
Yeah, woo.
No more towing.
No more towing.
That's good.
When I left the first towing gig and ended up at this one, I told myself I wasn't gonna go back. I don't know if you know anything about like the industry or the hours.
Well, I kind of know that like if you're not getting anything, then you're not getting paid. Like,
Well, every company has a different pay structure. It's weird. Not one of them follows the same. So, but in the industry, for one, the death rate is super high. Yeah, one tow truck driver dies. I think it's like 1 1/4 tow truck driver dies every week.
really?
Yeah, in the nation.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they have higher death rates than a lot of different things. Like it even competes with cops' death rates. Because
I didn't know that.
How much time we spend on the freeway.
Oh, yeah,
So-
and people get hit and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the mountain up the flag, or
Yeah.
even the mountain right side out of town.
Yeah.
I've almost died there twice
Jeez.
from semis coming around corners, not paying attention. It's a little different.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's a little different, but aside from that, the company, like one of the companies I worked for, I was literally 24 hours, 5 days a week. So, and that was on salary.
Yeah.
And that means that they're going to work me absolutely as much as fucking possible, and I don't get paid anything extra for it. So, I told myself, for one, this is how people die. For two, that also has like the highest divorce rate on this fucking planet. Because no people want to deal with that.
Yeah, no.
You know, she doesn't want to fucking sit around at home all day by herself forever.
I don't blame her.
Yeah. So, but then I went to this company and they gave me a bunch of stuff that was really abnormal for the industry just to make it work.
Yeah.
So And I stayed there for like 2 years. And yeah, work slowed down. So I was like, all right, well, I think it's time to see if I can figure out something else. Go back to my roots. Go back to wrenching. Also not happy about it.
Well, no,
I don't like wrenching. Well, I like wrenching on my stuff,
just not other people's.
not for work.
Yeah.
So,
It's more of a hobby, not a
yeah.
career.
Yeah. So, but that kind of this week that I've been off kind of leads me into what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Something that I didn't realize quite how much weight can weigh on you until it was all resolved, and I'll dig a little bit more into that. But after work slowed down at the other place, by no fault of their own, by the way, I'm not bagging on anybody,
Yeah.
but I started like, for one, I just settled. I'm like, okay, I'm working. There's not enough work. Fuck. You get that fucking feeling like there's nothing I can do. So there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
And then probably like the last 2 or 3 months of not having enough work, I started like I just was like overly tired all the time for no fucking reason, because I'm not doing anything, but I'm like just overly tired, and I can literally, how tow trucks, we can go sit at like QT or whatever.
Yeah.
I would just go somewhere in my truck, like to a gas station next to where my work was, and I would just sleep. Just like sleep. Any fucking moment that they would give me of downtime, I would just go back to sleep. And like it was starting to get a little bit concerning, because I've never done that.
Yeah.
And I don't really like sleep that much. I don't. But it started getting to a point where I was like, okay, something's fucking wrong, either at home or here. But last week when we ended things at that company, and I fucking slept in for the first time, and I woke up the next day after I got the new job and I had left that job and everything had finally happened, I woke up the next day and I felt more rested than I had in like the last year. Like not even just because I got a bunch of sleep,
Yeah.
but just because everything went through, and I felt like this huge weight just
Release off of your chest.
yeah. And it was just crazy to discover how much that kind of a situation can really fucking just drag you into shit. And we talk about it so much, and we talk about being in that shit so often, but until it's resolved like that, you don't really pay attention to it, and you don't listen to your body. And
Yeah.
like I should have, apparently, because being that tired and driving all the time is...
Your body will tell you
Yeah.
when you're done.
Yeah.
Like, when it's done, and so like your mentality will just go downhill.
Mhm.
Like everything just takes a shit, and you're just like, oh, okay, not knowing what was wrong, and then as soon as you get it all fixed out, and then it's like get it all fixed, and then you're like, oh, maybe that was my issue this
Yeah.
entire time.
Yeah. And, it was crazy. And it sucks that it took that much for me to realize, but I'm just glad I fixed it before something bad happened.
Yeah. Like you get sick or something like that.
Well, and that's the thing is, like, a couple of weeks ago, we were just talking about, I did get sick. I got, like, there was one night I woke up at like 3 in the morning, and I was fighting chills.
Yeah.
And I was trying to break fever, and I was fucking fighting chills in bed, like...
I've been sick since after my birthday.
There was something's out there, and it's fucking up everybody.
I'm still like not fully there. I'm better. Like I feel okay. It's just like I said, being congested and this stupid cough. But
Yeah. And being mentally fucked up will make you physically fucked up.
Yeah. I get told that I'm not supposed to stress really. So like I understand that
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
Plus because then like you get prone to more sickness, the more stress you get and things like that.
It's it takes I feel like it takes a lot for you to get to that point, but when that point is reached, then you should really fucking reevaluate what the fuck you're doing.
Oh yeah.
So I guess in essence, you just have to, like you said, listen to your body. And you have to look at the signs and things don't happen for no reason.
No.
So it's kind of scary. It still kind of is scary moving forward, but I think overall everything's gonna be just.
It'll
fine.
be a good change for a while at least.
Yeah.
At least you're doing something different.
Yeah. I didn't want to switch jobs until this thing kind of funded itself, which I don't know what that looks like. So we're switching jobs again.
It's okay.
Jesse's sitting over here like, you guys are pussies. Fucking Marine. Sorry, I have to talk shit. You've seen literally the shit, so. How long were you in said shit?
6 years.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm good.
I guess when you when they train you to deal with it, then you don't really have an option.
You deal with it.
I don't know. We're gonna have to talk about that one after another margarita day.
Whoop whoop.
Huh?
They definitely do not train you.
Oh, they don't? Oh, good. Mental conditioning does not exist.
Why so many veterans commit suicide?
Boy, I didn't fucking realize that until you said that. I know nobody could hear him, but he said that they do not train you to deal with the shit and the things that they put you through. They don't train you mentally to deal with it, and that's why so many veterans commit suicide. So fuck me. But you right.
Who is trained on any mental stuff though?
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Besides, like maybe a psychiatrist and things like that. Like but
Hey, thanks, dude. Well, we got a bartender today.
perfect.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Because even psychiatrists, it's literally just at that point you just turn your brain into a robot to work a certain way.
That's true.
You know, it's not. You're not retraining how you think about the shit that you've been through. They're just trained to know how to think about your shit.
Yeah, I feel like it's like, and then when it comes to theirs, I feel like I don't know. I wouldn't understand like being one because then at the same time it'd be like, well, what is my issue? Who am I going to talk to about my issues? I'm supposed to be the one,
Yeah,
I would be, yeah.
that joke's been thrown around about me.
God.
Just because of this, because of doing all this stuff.
Uh-huh.
A couple of different friends have made that reference. Like, well, you're playing therapist for a fucking handful of people. You know, it's like at some point that shit's gonna crash on you. I'm like, oh, shit.
Maybe.
I don't think I'm not playing like therapist per se. It's not like I'm
Well, no, you're not sitting here telling us like, oh,
right. Yeah, I'm not trying to work through your problems with
Yeah.
you. I'm just listening to them.
to them.
I think it's a little different. I hope it's a little different.
It is different.
I'll let you
It's
know.
a big difference
It's like I'll get back to you.
between listening and like telling somebody what they should do. That there's definitely a difference.
Yeah, and I've never on here. I've made it pretty fucking clear. I've never claimed to be a professional, nor will I instruct anybody to do anything about their own problems,
Yeah.
except for maybe have a beer and chill out. I feel like that's okay.
It's been one of those days.
Church music.
It's not good. It's not good.
I feel like all IPAs taste the same to me.
No.
There's some of them that are a little bit fruitier, but
I don't like that.
anyway. Yeah, when you've been trudging for quite a while now, trying to find somewhere to land between moving and work and shit like that.
Yeah.
You've been kind of. I don't think it's by any negligence of yours. It's just kind of the way things have been going.
Yeah. It's been kind of all like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is just up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
It's one of those. When stuff like that happens, like I can deal with it and I can keep moving forward, but I'm definitely not like I'm not me.
No.
I just turn into like it was an insult before, but I really just turn into a robot when when all I have to do is just continue to get stuff done and make sure that I'm moving forward, then that's what I will just keep doing. But I am guilty of letting other people suffer because I'm not like super like in a relationship. I'm not super affectionate when it comes time to do shit. When it comes time to fucking move and get shit done,
Yeah.
then I just turn into this fucking machine.
I just snap on people.
Oh,
That's what I do. I just like, I don't know. I lose it. I can't. I just like, I think I just get built up too much. I just like, yeah, nope, there's my breaking point. Like, here you go.
Everybody copes differently. And
That's true.
that's the shitty part.
It's-
But I'm sure as soon as you find it, kind of start working into the way that you're going to build things, your job and your living situation and a car and stuff like that. I know I'm not calling you out. I'm
no,
just
I know.
naming
I'm just like, ugh.
the stuff.
I know.
The stuff that ails you is fucking. I'm here and I'm watching.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of a part of it in the distance.
In the distance.
Just watching and observing. It's gonna feel a lot better.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna feel a lot of relief off of my chest as soon as I start work.
Yeah.
So talking about relieving and things like that, yeah, that is gonna be definitely. It's gonna help me. It's gonna physically help me mentally too.
Yeah.
With me working, because like, I do go out and I hang out with all you guys and things like that, but like, when I work, it's like, I don't have to think about anything else besides like what I'm doing in my job in that moment.
Right.
Because usually my head's like going 24/7 and I'm just like overthinking most of the time, or I'm not home, I'm not in bed, like things like that. It's just like me not being home, or me like not being around the people that I'm normally with. It's kind of just like, it's not a bad thing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I just like, I don't know, I like working. It helps me mentally.
One of the things that's always kind of irritated me is there are some people that would say, when you're going through this kind of stuff, that you just some people recommend to other people to just keep your head down and like live in such a way that you're saving every ounce of everything, and you like don't go out and like don't be around people and things like, you know what I mean? People say live like a fucking minimalist when you're in these moments, to try and make sure that you can save everything and savor every moment, and I just don't agree with it.
I don't agree with that either.
I can't do that shit, and I can't live like a fucking minimalist. I can't eat like a minimalist. I can't not be around people and just sit through and wallow in the shit just because things are bad.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta find your way into the places that you want to be.
It actually helps me going out, like, too. Like,
Yeah.
seeing you guys and
Yeah.
doing things like that, it keeps my mind off of everything else going around.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, I can't, like, sit back and just be like, oh, I'm just going to be, like, a hermit crab in the house,
No.
do nothing because my life's crappy or this and that. Like, no, I'm going to go out and I'm going to go do something.
And not only that, but I feel like sitting in your own head, I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody says, I hear a lot of it's the most dangerous place for me, and I fucking agree.
Mm-hmm.
That is that is not a good place for me to sit and be. So I remove myself from that, and that's why that's how I don't understand. There's like a group of people that just says, don't go out, and you need to just stay home and do your thing, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I used to get told that all the time. Like, you need to stop going out so much. You need to stop doing this so much. You need to stop doing that so much. It's the only thing that's keeping me sane right now.
Right.
Or me from, like, fully snapping.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my friends, they're my support system. Like, you guys are my support system. So
Yes.
it's like, doesn't matter how I'm feeling. Like,
We're all mulling through the shit together.
yeah, exactly. Like, if I'm, like, upset, like, you guys are gonna do whatever you can possibly to try to help me not be upset or
Right.
things like that. And we would, would do the same for you.
Right.
Or vice versa. Like, like, everybody. Like, that's what friends are supposed to be for. Like, mentally, and that's what,
Yep.
sometimes going out just helps.
Yeah, so I don't understand the other end of that, but I don't think I ever will, because I'm not going to try it, especially not at I'm coming into the ages of understanding myself quite a bit more, and I would fucking never never voluntarily put myself in that shit. So I'm gonna try and find myself, and luckily I've been hugely blessed with a fucking amazing amount of people that are always like, you know, if it comes down to whether or not I have a couple of bucks to come join a crowd, then somebody is always like, just fucking, I'll take care of it. I'm like, oh my God, I could just cry all the time.
No, I know.
Somebody's always stepped up to the plate for me, and I'm fucking more than thankful, because if I'm being as blunt as possible, you know, I would have fucking just ended it a long time ago if it wasn't for that.
Same. Same.
So, everybody who acknowledges the people in your life that are having a hard time, and you do that shit, you keep fucking doing that shit, because I promise you it will come back.
Excuse me.
Good.
I just like burped.
Good.
Sorry.
Good.
It like shocked me.
I fully believe in good karma. And I know not everybody's all for the good energy and the good karma thing, but I'm a fucking firm believer.
It's
So.
like, do a nice thing for somebody else, it's gonna come back to you.
Yep.
I believe in that too.
Yeah. I've been more than...
Or you do something bad, it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass too. You know.
Karma will get you.
Karma's karma. Karma's a real thing. Karma can either be a blessing or karma can be a bitch.
Yep.
Get to pick your poison.
You pick. So, yeah. That pretty much sums up how I've been feeling this last week.
Karma.
Karma has felt great this
Yeah.
last week. Yep. I usually going between jobs and playing that whole fucking balancing act, you know, usually ends up being a really big stressor, and everything has really, really fallen together fucking amazingly. So I'm super thankful. Probably doing some things that I shouldn't be doing, being a little bit irresponsible in some directions, but
Well, I'll do it.
I feel, you know what, and everybody says you're not supposed to, like, not everybody, but a lot of people say that you're not supposed to do the, oh, I deserve this, and I deserve to buy this, and I deserve to do that, and, you know, you're not supposed to do that shit when you're trying to get shit done. And I can kind of agree, but on the same token, you know, I've spent a lot of fucking years working a lot of hours, a lot of dangerous hours, and having this week off and kind of being a little bit more lax that I have been, you know, it's fucking, I feel strongly like I just deserved this little bit more rope. Just, it's just keeping me alive, and I'm so thankful for it. And I came into it, you know, having a little bit more money than I anticipated, which is huge because we all have bills.
Yeah.
And bills don't fucking stop because of our bullshit.
Never.
But I'm thankful.
Well, sometimes people just need also a mental break. That's why vacations are a good thing.
Yeah. That's
why most people like leave their job for a week or two and go on vacation.
Yeah. This has definitely been a mental break that I've needed for...
Even if it's just a stay-at-home vacation.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all you need mentally.
I feel a little bit bad about sleeping in the way I have been, but... Again, my room is dark.
No, you literally told me yesterday, you're like, well, don't be here any time before noon, okay? I was like, oh, okay. Noon it is.
Shit, I gotta start writing these things down. You were like, 4? Sure.
Yeah.
Shit. No, I ain't got nothing else going on. Except for margaritas.
Whoop, whoop.
We scheduled, apparently, appropriately, because we gave ourselves enough time to podcast, and then go have margaritas.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
It was good. You're like, how about 4? I was like, okay.
4's good.
Text you today. Oh, I forgot. But yeah, I'm down.
Sure, let's do it. Well, I was thinking about it, and I was going to have somebody else that was supposed to record today, but that didn't happen. But it's okay. No biggie. I spent my day doing a lot of other stuff I need to get done.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Getting the ball rolling for this new job.
Good. And you start Thursday?
Yeah.
Woohoo.
I have to do, they're bringing me in on what they call an advanced technician, because I've already experienced.
Yeah.
So instead of me going in there and starting off at like entry level shit, on entry level pay, and doing all my online training
Yeah.
there, and doing it on the clock, he's like, we're just gonna set you up. I'll get you a login. You can do it all from home, so that way when you come in Thursday, you can just really get to it.
Well, good.
So I spent 2 or 3 hours. I think it was like 3 hours organizing that giant toolbox in there.
Jeez. Yeah, it's a big toolbox.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
almost as tall as me.
It's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's an expensive motherfucker.
Yeah.
Don't fall for the tool trucks,
I think
kids.
it's up to my chest.
Yeah.
That toolbox is huge.
Yeah.
I'm only 5'4", but still, the thing is,
I bought it because the drawers are so long.
mhm.
I don't know if you open any of the drawers.
No.
I think in that top one, you could fucking probably lay down in it diagonally. It wouldn't shut
No.
because you're not this big. But
No. I'm glad I'm not this big.
the guy
Okay.
that I fucking got it from, those tool trucks. It's not fucking funny when they call them rape vans because they are.
God.
Yeah. Fucking tool trucks are rape vans. God damn it. And he got me. I go on the truck and he had that one that was sitting there because it had like 2 scratches on it.
Mhm.
It was brand new and he's like, I got 2 scratches and I have to sell it at a discounted price. And I was like, don't do this to me right now. Don't fucking do it. It's red and black. I already like it.
He already knew.
I already fucking...
He
He already
knew.
knew. Yeah, he was just like setting the hook right there. And then he opens the bottom drawer. And this fucking guy that's like 6'4", probably like 350 pounds, gets in the bottom drawer. And the box doesn't tip over. And I'm like... All right, wheel it in. Take it into my fucking bay. I'll take it.
Did you make any payments on it?
You're supposed to.
Oh.
And I did while I was working there.
Oh.
I have to get back into that, but...
Yeah.
Because I think with everything that's in
I
it...
didn't know how if like you paid it outright then. I don't know how like.
No,
Snap-on
no,
works
no,
on
no,
like
no.
that.
That box was 10 grand.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's up? I'll never understand.
Rape van.
I understand that, but I'll never understand why you guys need such expensive toolboxes. How many times I've heard that? Oh no, my box is like 10 grand, $15,000. I'm like,
With everything that's in it, I think my bill right now, standing alone, is like 18 grand.
Same reason your haircut costs more than
oh, thanks. Same reason my haircut costs more than your guys's.
So
I
that
paid my haircut for $20. What are you
that
talking
toolbox with most of the drawers open, I know you probably would never think about this, but with the drawers open, all of them, because of all the weight, it would tip. It would tilt forward.
about? Okay.
It shouldn't. That one won't. The little black one
Uh-huh.
will. If you open 2 of those drawers at the same time, it's like, I'm fucking going.
Well, it's so little compared to that one.
Yeah, but that one is... I don't want to throw out names. I'll get sued if I start throwing out names. Popular orange department store.
Okay.
So, big price difference.
Mm-hmm.
The drawers, all the hardware that gets used, everything about that box is like really, really good quality.
Well, that's good.
And it'll last longer. It's not 10 grand worth of better quality. Because 10 grand, he disagrees. You know, fucking maybe. 10 grand, and that one I think is $800.
Okay.
So it's like,
Yeah.
we can
There's
justify
definitely a difference.
We could justify a lot of that money, but probably not that much. Fuck, what else was I
Yeah.
gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, she was fucking livid when she found out that box was going to work. This is even funnier. She didn't know that mechanics have to buy their own tools.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
She was
I knew
like,
that.
"What do you mean?" I was like, I gotta take the toolbox to work because it's gotta go to work with me." She was like, "Why are you taking all your nice shit to work?" I'm like, we're
'Cause
gonna
we kinda-
take a step back here.
Yeah, we kind of have to use it for work. I knew that part.
Yeah. It was funnier than fuck.
That's why all you guys get stuck with all these tools, and then you have nothing. That's probably why you guys get $10,000 worth of freaking. Because you just have all these tools, and then you have nowhere to put them, so you need storage enough.
Yep.
then you guys inherit more
Yep.
and more
And more.
and more.
It just keeps going.
Yep.
So, funny stuff. Not proud of it, but funny stuff. I'm trying to think of another job that requires that kind of stuff. The only thing I can think of is like, what?
HVAC.
Really? HVAC? You have to do that shit? You know what?
I've got really expensive, very, very use only equipment. Like I have all the DeWalt stuff, like everything you can think of.
Oh yeah.
But I also have gauges that hook up, and then I have torches, like a whole torch setup
Mhm.
for not cutting, but for soldering and stuff.
Oh, for like brazing and shit.
And then anything refrigerant related.
I didn't think about it, but in the construction field, 9 times out of 10, you have to go into it with a handful of your own shit.
Yeah, that's true too.
And luckily, there's not a whole lot of fields that you just have to keep buying tools that you're only going to use like once. Mechanic is one of them.
I mean, yeah, construction is one of them too. Because I remember after like my dad passed away, like my mom was going through like so much tools, and she's like, "Holy cow!" Like,
Yeah.
and he just kept them all.
Yeah.
For no reason, even though he wasn't working for years, but that's just because, of his health. But
And it gets fucking really stupid because as the time goes on, they come out with better versions that make the job easier and more efficient. And you're like, fuck me.
yeah,
Stop making shit better. 'Cause I have to buy it.
yeah.
So.
Well, I remember when I used to work on my car, and I was like, I had an Audi, but I was like, and they have different bolts on the wheels.
Oh, yeah,
and you have the like special one, and I was like, I don't have this part. I had to go buy one.
Yep.
It's like, this is stupid.
They do that for a reason.
Well, yeah, so things don't get stolen anymore.
So that way you have to take it to the dealer.
Well, I did it myself.
Bitch.
And my oil change, because that requested special shit too for an oil change in an Audi. I was just like, what the hell? So I used to do it myself. So
That's going to be the fun part about working at a dealership is there's so many different manufacturers that make certain parts unserviceable, and that means that you have to go to the dealer to get new parts.
well, it's like Teslas too. Like you can't
Teslas,
you can't even work on. You have to take that in.
Yeah.
I heard that, and I was like, I'd rather work on my own stuff though.
You have to be an authorized Tesla dealer to some degree to even get parts for them.
What?
Like you literally can't buy parts for Tesla unless you have like a shop that is certified to repair Teslas. Yeah, you can't. You can't get parts for them.
Yeah, and that's when you start spending $15,000 every time you have to take your freaking vehicle in.
Super fun. So.
I don't like that. I don't like that. That's is what this has become.
I mean, it's headed there with all of them. Like even Cupcake is. There's a lot of shit on that truck that I couldn't do without
On
going.
Cupcake.
The baddest truck out there, Cupcake.
Cupcake.
Yeah. It'd have to go to the dealer, which luckily is me now.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop. So. It's funny. I took that before I got the job there. I took it there to get some work done to the dealer, and one of the service writers comes up behind me, and he goes, "When I saw this truck roll in, he goes, you were the last fucking guy I expected to get out of that truck
Why?
because it's got cupcakes on the side. It's got rose gold and cupcakes all over it."
That's true.
Yeah. And he goes, "That is awesome." Yeah. It's a billboard.
Yeah.
It's not mine, but it's a billboard. Well, the truck's mine, but
Yeah.
good old Cupcake. No, now we got.
I love that though.
Now
I
we
love that.
Now we got the little version. We call that one white trash. Look at it. There's rust holes everywhere.
No, we pulled up and I was like, whose truck is that?
That'd be mine.
He goes, that's Sage's. I was like, oh, okay.
Blue is broke right now.
Oh.
Blue is very broke right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I killed the motor in that one.
Oh.
So, he's going to be sitting for a minute, which breaks my heart, but he's down. He's down for the count. So,
Oh.
the Caliber is going to go back to my old job because they just let me use that to save fuel.
Yeah.
And now I got good old Rusty out there.
It's working though.
Hey, Rusty's that's gonna be a good truck.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
As long as it's running and working.
It's a nice little shit box.
It's a little short. It's a little slammed.
I lowered it the other day.
Yeah, that's what he was saying too. I was like, what? Why?
You know how much rust I knocked off that thing? I probably get better fuel mileage now. The driveway underblew. If you remember to look when you walk out there, but the whole driveway has a fucking orange and brown tint to it because of all the rust that came off of it.
Jeez.
It's pretty funny.
Jeez.
I enjoy it. That's one of the other things I've been fucking really blessed with was I broke Blue, which, yes, my ego hurts. That's my truck.
Yeah.
But I was lucky enough to have... I have 2 fucking spare cars right now. Like, who gets that opportunity? You know what I mean?
Nobody.
How fucking lucky... Well, let's start from the beginning. So I have Cupcake, which I make payments on.
Yeah.
That's my truck. I pay for it. I've had that truck for almost 2 years now. Great. That's awesome. I'm fortunate enough that we have a reliable truck for the kids.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm already doing fucking great. I'm so thankful for that. And then Blue gets plopped in my lap. I still haven't even paid a dime for it.
Dang.
Yeah. Which I'm gonna be starting, but
Yeah.
you know, I haven't yet. That opportunity just gets plopped in my lap, and that covers my ass for weeks.
Which is good.
Yeah, and then I start realizing that I have to make fuel cuts, and I don't have to tell you that neither of those trucks are nice on fuel.
Yeah. I believe that.
So the fucking caliber gets thrown my way so I can save fuel. Now I'm paying $30 to fill a car. Amazing.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah. I switch jobs, and another truck gets thrown my way so I can still have something to drive. Do I have to tell you how fucking lucky I am?
That's luck. See? You do it's karma.
My karma is catching up right now, and
yeah.
I'm fucking so thankful for
Yeah.
it. Because otherwise I'd have been fucked.
It's like talking about karma. That's good karming.
Yeah.
Karma.
Yeah.
Karming. Karma.
I might be a fucking asshole, but
I wouldn't say that.
come on now.
No, I wouldn't say that you're an asshole. You're just honest.
I am. Yes.
And people don't like that.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the issue.
Mm-hmm. But it's all coming back, you know.
It's good.
So I'm a lucky son of a bitch. And then getting to do all of this stuff too.
Mhm.
This shit's pretty fucking awesome.
Yes.
So making sure it's still working.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
Think.
everything's counting still, so I think we're in good shape.
It's gonna erase it again like it did last time. You know.
Fucking better not. Yeah, so good karma,
Yeah, I'm waiting for mine.
good stress.
We'll see if I get any. but-
It'll be there when you need it. You know.
I think I've been needing some. It's not working that well.
That's it'll be there when the time is right for you.
Yeah, probably.
You know. I know this is not the shit I like to preach. Like, when your time is right, you'll be good. Shut the fuck up. I hate when people do that. Now I'm doing it.
No,
Well,
it's
it's just
okay.
not your time, honey.
It's not yet.
Yeah, and you're a lot younger too, so you just listen to the old guy. Just be patient. Be
I'm just,
patient.
roll my eyes. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. God, he's doing it again. Fuck. Well, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, not this time.
Well, you get to sit and listen to my fucking good karma rant today.
Good. You deserve it. You deserve it all.
I don't know
I
that.
hope good thing it continues.
They will.
Good.
They will. So
Good.
I'm thankful.
As long as you're saying it will. You're not being like, maybe, maybe not, you know. No, you know. You know it will. And it's going to.
I don't have the mindset that I have time for or maybe.
I
There's-
wish I did.
There's so much. Well, there's so much shit that I want to get done, and there's so much shit that I want to accomplish that I just don't have. I don't have. But we all got it. Your
Yep.
phone lit up. My phone
Yep.
lit up. I was like,
Margarita Monday.
Are you in that thing,
No, we have to put them in there.
Adam? I don't know why we haven't done that yet. I was gonna say, will you respond on our behalf? But
Yeah.
you can't.
No, not yet.
yeah, it's like a weird thing that I've trained my mind to just like, I don't have time for maybes. I don't have time for I don't have time for losing. If something's not working, then I just fix it and move the fuck forward.
Yeah, I've been definitely trying to fix my mindset with that. I'm like, what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I'm at the point where like I don't even care how many people I make mad within a week anymore. Like, as long as if it makes me feel better at the end of the day, I'm just like, I don't really care anymore.
It's I don't know if you heard about last weekend. It was a little bit of a destructive weekend last weekend. Last weekend's when Blue went down.
Okay, yeah.
So it had to be towed home. One of the back windows
Oh, I did hear some of it. Yeah.
on Cupcake is shattered. That's gonna be an expensive fix. My couch is halfway on the ground. This is a fucking rough weekend last weekend.
Who do we blame? I'm just kidding.
It's a handful. No, but
I'm just kidding.
somebody asked me. They were like, "You're not mad or you're not upset about any of this." I'm like, why? What the fuck am I gonna be mad at? You know?
Yeah.
It's not gonna fucking fix anything. I mean, shit happens. We're just gonna fix it.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Like, oh no, you gotta pay me a bunch of fucking money. Okay. So now I'm never gonna hear from people again because I'm angry.
Exactly.
And
You're
I'm just no.
It was an accident.
If there's a problem, then you just get it done and move the fuck forward.
And accidents happen.
Yes.
That's also another thing is a lot of people don't realize like accidents.
Shit happens.
It does,
dude. Like
it doesn't. It doesn't matter what the situation could be. It doesn't matter anything. Like shit just genuinely happens.
literally. And there's hardly ever real instance where actual malice is intended, and that's so many people choose not to acknowledge that, and it blows my mind. Like shit just happens. So
That's true.
well, I think margaritas are calling.
Is it?
They're literally calling. I mean, my phone won't.
my phone, yeah.
My watch is constantly vibrating.
Margaritas.
So, on that note, folks, boy, we got kind of a twisted road on this conversation. Half of it is, just keep being good and that good karma's going to come back. And then the other half is fucking take care of yourself.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Make sure you take care of yourself and listen to your fucking body and your gut because that shit will steer you in the right direction. So.
Don't be like me.
Why?
You know how much... Okay, one major thing that I cannot do is stress, and that is the only thing that I ever do. Want to know why? Seizures. Very. Stress loves seizures.
I'm going to say something that's very cliche, and I'm sorry, but the one thing that you're not privy to at this point in time is just being experienced and everything.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's not your choice. You're just young. Super cliche, and I hate saying it.
No, it doesn't bother me. We already know that's not going to bother me.
But it's one of the things that time is the only thing that's going to bring you is experience.
Yeah.
So
I get asked all the time, why are you stressing? Why are you stressing? Because I have a lot going on.
Yeah.
So
it's understandable, and you've been privy to a lot more shit than most youngsters should be.
that's true.
And folks, if you want to hear more on that, go listen to her first story. Son of a bitch, that'll treat you right. So, all right. On that note, like, follow, subscribe, do the damn thing, click all the fucking things, and please make sure that you share the podcast with your friends and family. It might just help somebody you love. And as always, stay safe.